First up on the list is Nexo Runner, and his gimmick is Nexo the Gold Runner. Born and raised in Alberta, his fiend is Canadian Stampede, and his backstory is down by the saloon down, give me down, yeehaw, down by the saloon down the Eater Worlds, yeah. That is his gimmick. Verbatim. Direct quote. Shut up. Following up that, we have Shovel Waka, ZT Squid, and Lord Gecko as the Gay Dazzlings. From an alternate dimension full of magical ponies that may or may not be the land of fiction from Doctor Who, these three sirens were banished to the Abigail universe by a very specific equestrian princess who was having a drunken fit of rage after Pinkie Pie finally was put out to pasture. Now transformed to three androgynous teenagers, the Gay Dazzlings use their harmonic magical voices to control the minds of others, but only on big buff burly men because they are the Gay Dazzlings. Now, instead of feeding on negative emotions and other sentimental crap, these three sirens use these buff guys to fight crime in the streets of Woodbridge, Ontario, because technically not mind control if you make the people you're controlling do good deeds. And to follow up the Gay Dazzlings, we have another great gimmick, the Pansexual Team Fortress. They're Team Fortress, but they're just pansexual, just like the Gay Dazzlings, but there's nothing wrong with that. Much like the Gay Dazzlings, there's nothing wrong with that. The administrator of the Pansexual Team Fortress is the Extreme One, whose name in the Abigail universe is Millie Millions. Millie Millions, the administrator of Pansexual Team Fortress, owns 4.50% stake in Amazon, making her a filthy rich bitch. Boo! Boo! Boo capitalism! Boo! Looking to dip her whole hog into the world of the Shadow War games, she thought it would be no better place to start her journey as a fiend than in the Abigail universe, where, similar to Amazon, she's looking to get some skin in the game before it becomes a multi-gajillion-dollar franchise. Millie doesn't often fight because she has so much money, she gets her mercenaries to do the work for her. But when she does, she often commands her fiend, VK Wall Street, to do dirty tactics like eye rakes, ball claws, and butt spanks. And she also thinks Josh is a won. Oh, what a villain. That's a villain right there. A dirty old... I'm sorry. So next up is Awakening Demon King, and his Abigail Sona is always Joe King. And he the funny man. He a funny boy. His fiend is Laughing Man, inspired by the Laughing Man Hugh Morris, his favorite wrestler. His backstory is that he makes the funny and the people laugh at the jokes that he makes. His ability is described as a good time at best, but not for his opponents, who can't seem to catch on until everyone's laughing. Ah! Ha! 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 And now we have Josh Raptor 1250. So he's going by the name of Dr. Hammer. Is he a real doctor? What is he a doctor of? What does he even practice? Does he even know anything about medicine? We don't know, but he does come to a fight with his fiend bound to his signature mallet that he calls, get this, the Hammer. His 5 foot 400 pound mallet is always in his hands during a fiend battle. What's that? How tall is he? Oh, he's 4'1". When a fight doesn't go his way, it looks like he's going to lose. He brings out the hammer and bang! It's over. First he delivers a shot to the groin, right to the balls. Brings him down to the knees and boom! A golf swing. Sending his opponent's head straight into the 10th story apartments. Because we all know, when your opponent's headless, they can't win the fight. Well, last but not least, we have the Pyro of the Pansexual Team Fortress, subscriber Judge2515, aka Twitter follower SonicCrystal.shard. His Abigail character is Gelatada Crystal. Millie Millions, hired arsonist of the Pansexual Team Fortress. This is Pyro. Gelada is the third cousin twice removed of Amelia Winters, who is the OC of Alm Corn Kid, aka that guy who drew a funny blue woman who gave me my current brain rot to this day. But much like M, she's a crazy motherfucker and a cold-blooded killer. Gelata grew up on the mean streets of Chickasaw, New York, until she moved to Woodbridge and eventually opened up her own gelato parlor. It was called Cool. When you step into her shop, you're either looking for a nice Italian treat, an ass-kicking, or her to fuck your mother. If you step in a battle with Gelada, you better watch out for a vessel, Cold Day in Hell, which gives her the ability to control fire so cold that it burns. And that's it for today. Probably forever, too. I'm sorry, it's